If you click on this video, chances are you're something like me, where I found it really difficult to start focusing on something for a very long period of time, just as things were getting serious for me in school and I needed to start performing well in exams. So, before we get started, and I tell you a few tips that you should definitely know, try and watch through this whole video and don't full screen it, don't have any other apps open and stuff like that. This will help you improve your focus straight away. So do that one step for me, and I promise you, after this, hopefully your focus will get better and keep getting better until you actually do your exams and hopefully do sick in them. So I want to start off by saying that I remember a time where I found it really hard to focus, and this was around December last year, and I was finding it really hard to sit down and do a long period of work and actually get somewhere and remember things as I'm working through them. And like I said, chances are you're probably the same, right? And you just have to understand that it's a skill that you can easily develop. It's like training. If you keep going on for runs, if you do one run, two runs, if you keep running every week, you're gonna get better at running, right? It's the same thing. It's a muscle that you're exercising. So I'll start off with my first tip. I think that the easiest way to start studying consistently is building a habit out of it. So stack it on top of something. This leads into my next tip. I want you to try stacking studying on top of another habit. So for example, let's say you come home from school and normally you just get changed into clothes you want to wear at home. After that, stack the habit of studying. Put it over something or right next to something that you're already doing consistently. That'll make it a lot easier for you to build that habit and keep on going and make it consistent. Another tip is to replace the bad habits. So instead of scrolling on TikTok, watching YouTube or shorts or whatever that is, or whatever it is for you, replace that habit with studying. So try your best to, instead of hopping on that just infinite scroll loop, try and break that habit and instead replace it with something healthier, like doing a past paper, like reading through notes that day that you made at school. This next bit is really important. I think it is essential if you want to do well during exams, during an exam season. You need to delete all distractions and make sure that your only focus is to do well in those exams. 3 months ago, I deleted Snapchat, I deleted YouTube, I deleted everything I had. I literally just had WhatsApp to talk to people that have my number. And that just frees up so much space in your head to actually focus on the things that matter. You don't just send pointless text for no reason. You don't scroll pointlessly for no reason. Another thing that's really important is turning on a color filter on your phone. So for iPhone, I know you can set up a filter and make your phone black and white. That helps you so much. I actually can't emphasize enough. Try that for a week and then go back and see how your phone, all the apps are literally designed to pull your attention away from just pull your attention away from daily life. Like, I promise you, try it for a week. Don't be a pussy. Go into your settings right now. Change your filter. I think it's on accessibility, color filters. Change it to grayscale, black and white, and reduce white point. I promise you, you will not go back after a week. The only annoying time is like, oh, if you're shopping online for something, but realistically, hopefully you're not doing that much anyway. So try that for me. That is one of the biggest things that I feel has helped me not stay on my phone and reduce my screen time so that I'm studying more often. Another tip that I found really useful, especially for maths, if any of you are studying maths right now, or you need to get other people to push you to study a subject, right? You're not really accountable. I know maths for me was really hard to sit down and try and learn through. Study with people. Find a group of one, two, maximum three friends, otherwise there's too many people talking at one time, and go through papers, learn content on YouTube, on maths or any other subject that you feel like you need to actually learn content on. And I found that when I did this, you just keep each other accountable. As soon as one person stops focusing, bam, you tell them, come on, keep going, keep going. And then if you're focused, let's say the other person's slacking a bit, you can do the question and then all of a sudden you're in their head, or just chatting on the mic. Are you done yet? Are you done yet? Come on, I need to check the answer. And then they lock back in and keep going. Same thing the other way around. If the other person's finishing the maths and you're still struggling, it's going to pressure you to keep going, keep working faster. So I think that's a great tip for especially mathematical like based subjects. I think it's great to revise with people. Create a Discord server, hop on a call, couple people, and just grind out. And this will actually help you do it for a while as well. So you can literally do this for 3 hours, and if you're locked in, it flies by, and that's the best time of studying. You're going into deep flow state, and you're actually working through things, and it becomes enjoyable the more you do it. That leads me on to the next point, and that's getting into flow state. I don't think that revision is when you've got a paper open, you got your phone playing some random crap in the background, and then you're just every 10 minutes or every question, every 5 minutes, you're skipping, watching on something else that you're doing. Like, deep work and flow state is absolutely essential, I think. That is periods of work where think of it like an exam. Do you know when you're in an exam and time flies by, right? If you're focused in, you're doing questions, time flies by, you're doing everything, and the 2 hours or however long the exam is goes by like it's 10 minutes. That's what you need to get into when you're studying by yourself or with people. As soon as you can get into that, it becomes enjoyable because time flies by, but you feel like you accomplished a lot in that time. So it's a positive feedback loop. It becomes easy for you to keep doing this because you see the results, right? Last thing I wanted to say is that you need to make studying fun. To do that, you're going to have to give up the distractions like TikTok and all that easy dopamine you can get by just relaxing and feeling like you're accomplishing something, even though you're not when you're scrolling on random crap, right? So to actually make studying fun, you're going to have to limit the other things you're doing. Of course, exercise is still fine. That's still delayed gratification, but stuff like scrolling, messaging people for no reason, going out partying, all of that you will have to limit if you want to do good and you're limited on time. So I hope you found this video helpful. Please like and subscribe. It's a win-win for the both of us. It motivates me to keep posting, and hopefully you're learning something from it. So I'll see you in the next one. Thank you.